Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Casual FPL. This is the prediction video. My name is Emmanuel, and this is
I'm Jacob.
nice.
Yeah.
Let's go over last week's prediction, right? Oh, Jacob, you're looking so nice in your very new Arsenal jersey.
Oh, bro. Yeah, man. Of the Gunners.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking we just rep our teams, right?
Yeah, of the Cano. Let's go.
Yeah, we just rep our teams. I mean, I have been repping Man United in previous episodes, and I was like, Jacob, I mean, you always.
I just felt like I've had enough of all the noise and a lot of noise going around in the media. Like, yeah, you want to shut us down? Ain't no way, bro.
Nobody's.
We're the Arsenal. We are the Arsenal. So I was like, yeah, I'm here for my team. Let's go. I'm standing up. Let's go.
Okay, moving on. All right, let's do last week's prediction, right? To be honest, you were just talking before we started, but I don't really know how many you got right or I got right. But let's start with the West Ham Chelsea. The actual score was 3-0.
I went 2-1.
And I went 2-2, so yeah, everybody flopped.
Everybody flopped. I didn't flop too much. I mean, I went for a Chelsea win.
So did you get it right?
I did not get it right.
Okay, cool. All right, so Aston Villa and Wolves.
Yeah.
I went for a 3-1
you got that.
win. And then Wolves... sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
you went for a 2-1.
I went 2-1.
So I
the
won.
game was 3-1. Yeah,
Okay,
won.
cool.
I was lucky. I was close, man. I said 2-1. Yeah, 3-1. Okay, cool. Fulham, Newcastle. I went 2-1. Yeah,
Newcastle.
you copied me. You said 2-1 Fulham also. But
Okay, cool.
Fulham
But then
won.
the
That
score
was a big
3-1.
surprise. Yeah, Fulham won 3-1.
I mean, this was the only time. This would be the only time when you say I copied you. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right because we were way off.
Not way off. Oh, yeah, actually, we were way off.
off.
Actually, massively way off. Yeah.
Leicester, they drew 1-1.
This was the one I knew I was likely
Yeah,
going to
you
miss.
did. I was watching the result back and you said you had that bounce between 1-1 and 2-2, 1-1 and 2-2.
Yeah, I had I felt it was going to be a draw, but I had a strong.
That was because I said 2-2, and then you also went and you saw on your paper that you had written 2-2, and you were like, yeah, bouncing between 1 and 2-2. And
Yeah.
went 2-2. I'm like, okay.
I wish I had bounced.
Okay.
I wish I had bounced, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, Liverpool Bournemouth. The score was 3-0. I said 3-1, and you got 3-0.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they got lucky. That Semedo's goal was counted for offside. Would have been 3-1.
Yeah, right.
But it is what
I've
it is.
gotten it right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. Southampton Ipswich. The score
Yeah.
was 1-1. And I said Ipswich would win by 2-1, and you said Ipswich would win by 1-0.
Yep.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. That was. Oh, it was Ipswich that equalized 90 plus 5.
90 plus 5.
Oh, damn. So it was Southampton already winning
And then Ipswich came on in.
from the 5th minute.
That's the thing, right? When you are playing a game and you start leading too early.
Oh man,
There's always
90 plus
things.
5. So they kept. Oh my god, that was so harsh. But it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
1-0. Okay, nobody got that one.
Yeah, Spurs Brentford. I said Brentford were going to win by 2-1, and you said it was going to be a draw. And what was the score?
3-1 Spurs.
Yeah, right.
Right.
We disrespected Spurs. Me most of all, but yeah, we'll see.
Props to Spurs though. And did you see their midweek game, Europa League?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
This week, you know what? I'm going to really get on top of the games this
You
week.
need to, man.
I need
Spurs
to.
were 10 man down from 7th minute, and they still won 3-0
Wow.
against Karabakh. Now, massive. To me, I feel like that was the game of the week.
Well, that game was like a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
It was yesterday. I was like, that was massive respect to Spurs. Like, you would not know they were 10. They were a man down. Karabakh. Do you remember Karabakh against Leverkusen last season?
I remember.
Oh yeah, they almost beat. Honestly,
Almost ruined a lot.
yeah, and it was Dragushin, like their centre back, that got the red card, and they still kept a
Dragushin.
clean sheet. And 3-0, no, that massive props to Spurs. Yeah, good one on that one. I don't like to say it because Spurs, but yeah, they did well.
Yeah, they did well.
Okay, Crystal Palace United.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, this is the reason why I don't rate United, man.
How dare you!
I said you. Yeah, man, it's fine.
They always disappoint.
We do not.
I put my faith in you guys, man.
We are okay. We are okay. To be honest, we didn't play bad in this game.
I think, yeah, fair enough.
But yeah,
I think that was one of your best performances in a long while.
yeah,
You just didn't score.
yeah.
So that game could have easily ended 3-0.
It could have.
But
Could have.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, we also played again this week. In the midweek in the capital. Was it FC20? The
Yeah, and you
Europa
guys drew 1-1.
That was one of the worst.
That goal was awful.
Oh my!
That goal was awful.
It was one of those things.
You had the ball under control, let it go. had it under control again, let it go. It was just ping pong. Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm done. I just want to be quiet about everything.
That-
All right, moving on. So, Brighton, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
The score was 2-2. But what did I say?
I went 2-1 Brighton. You went 2-0 Brighton.
So we were wrong.
Wrong.
And Man City Arsenal, I said it was going to be a draw, 1-1,
I said 1-0 to the Arsenal.
and it was a 2-2.
So a 2-2 draw.
Guys were as Man City were lucky. You guys were good.
Yeah, we were not lucky. We were robbed. Oh my- Damn, I can't even sit here and start complaining about the atrocities going on in the league. One of the things I'm going to do eventually, when I find my foot and I'm established, I will set up a Refwatch. I need to set up a social media account.
What do you mean a Refwatch?
The group of people, that's their job. They will just be watching. There will be a league, literally. I know these guys do it, fantasy football scouts. But this one is going to be like a standard league. They will have a panel. The way they do all this is what they do with Michael. That's what's his name?
Is it TNT Sport?
No, Sky Sports. They will interview. Who's the president of PGMO right now?
PGMO is Latin.
Yeah. That the one that Michael will call him and interview and be asking about decisions in the.
Martin Glenn.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Howard Webb.
Howard Webb.
Howard Webb now.
Howard Webb.
Yeah, Howard Webb. Yeah, so it's.
I've not been seeing
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah, it's an embarrassing show. Like, they just go there. He doesn't ask the cogent questions. Like, the question in everybody's mind. For example, let me give you an example. Last season, Arsenal Man City, this guy, Kovacic, committed 2 fouls against, I think it was Declan Rice. Like, each of those fouls were red card worthy. Kovacic didn't even get a yellow card. I think eventually got a yellow card for one of them. And then at the end of the game, because it was a very massive controversy, when they were doing the referee show, they asked him, he said, the referee, which was the same Michael Oliver, by the way. I don't know why he's always the one refereeing Manchester City games, the big games, always the one.
Yeah,
So
he's
they
like
called him.
the best referee.
Yeah, that guy's crap. Anyways, they called him and he was like, the referee's trying his best to keep the game even. That was why he didn't want to destabilize the game. Blah, blah, blah. That was just last year. Now, fast forward a couple of months later, this year, gives Trossard the second yellow for kicking the ball and then gives him a red card, sends him away. Now, if you compare that, now, assuming this is a panel, I'm not even saying try to be like, this is not about maybe you're anti or whatever it is. You're just trying to be, you're trying to interrogate. Now, the first thing you should do is bring up that clip. Okay, on this show last year, you said this. Now, how do you compare this to what is going on here? Like, just trying to be fair. You want to interrogate the person. It's like a court show.
You want them to ask the right questions.
Ask the right questions. Like, exactly, not being, the kind of question they asked Joe Biden, how was your coffee? Bro, talk about the national policies. Talk about, like,
we are not going to talk about it. Sorry.
or like, ask actual questions that
These are the right answer that everybody.
exactly that people want to know about.
Issues that
Yeah, exactly.
And you have the opportunity to find.
And you have the
out.
opportunity to ask, and then you're asking the person about his breakfast. Like, bro, why do we want to know
My
about
glowing, to be honest, has really never been. I don't know.
That's their show. I don't even blame my people.
Okay,
I feel
yeah.
like it's whatever Sky Sports tells them to do that he's going to do. Like, he has a script to follow or asking
Really,
about his dinner.
really, then what's the point?
Exactly. If you watch the show like 2 or 3 times, you will stop watching it because you're like, what's the point? They never address the cogent questions. Like, okay, why did he give a second yellow card? Or why was this goal cancelled? Because 2 weeks ago you came out to say this was supposed to be a foul, but we saw in this game now this is not a foul. Why? What is this? What is that? And it doesn't have those questions. Anyways,
All right.
Let's
So
move on.
forgive Jacob for his long rant and everything. But Jacob has never really been a fan of the EPL referee.
no, I feel like they are not consistent.
Part 2, come on.
I'm not going to do it. I want to do it eventually. Maybe once I find my feet in life and I'm settled down, I'll set up a Refwatch. Like, literally, they will have their own league table, performance based, and we're going to scrutinize everything they do. But that's fine. We will get there.
All right, cool. Let's look at this week's fixtures, shall we?
Let's go.
This week, Man United are playing Spurs. Arsenal are playing Leicester. You have your scores written down.
I have my
Oh, wait.
scores.
We didn't even count the. How many did we get
1-1.
right?
You got one, I got one. There's no to count.
Okay. 1-1. So what's the total score now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
7-1.
7-3.
7-3.
Yep, 7-3. I mean, you're coming up. Fair play.
I mean,
And
it's fine.
I fell off.
I mean, for the last 3 weeks, you haven't beaten me.
3 weeks or 2 weeks?
The last 3 times, you haven't beaten me.
2, bro. Relax, man. Relax. Just 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Wait. Come on, let me check again.
This is it.
Okay. Okay. Alright,
Relax.
cool. This
Relax.
week, the fixtures, I have my scores written down
You
because I don't
better
want any
do.
trouble.
You better do.
So this time, right in the edit, I'm just gonna put my thing here, your thing here, and then you're just gonna read out. So there's not gonna be like, oh, I stole from you. Do you also have your scores?
I have mine.
Okay, cool.
Don't look at it.
I'm not
though.
even looking at you. So Newcastle, Man City. Let's go together. 1.
No, we don't need to go together. It's written. Just
Okay,
say
cool.
yours. I'll say mine.
Well, 3-1 Man City.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 because Rodri is not there. 2-1 Newcastle.
Yeah, I feel Newcastle has always been a bogey team for Man City. So
To be honest, I wrote these scores down on Tuesday or something.
that's
Because-
fine. I'm going 2-1 Newcastle. I'll probably be wrong, but let's have it.
Well, let's see.
Haaland is my captain, anyways. So I hope I'm wrong.
Well, we'll see. I think you care less about the prediction that you do about your IPL because we know you think Man City is going to lose. You are afraid to captain anybody else but Haaland.
No, what if he scores the one goal? Like the 2-2 against Arsenal, everybody knew Haaland was not going to score more than one. I was actually expecting him to blank, but he didn't. But yeah, it is what it is.
Arsenal, Leicester. You go first.
3-0 Arsenal.
It's a 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, you are probably wrong. Arsenal will not concede in that game.
Okay.
I told you the last time. I knew you were going to be wrong, but anyways, I mean,
Brentford, West Ham. I went 2-2.
2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The variation, Fred. Chelsea, Brian, you go first.
I'm going 2-2 Chelsea.
3-2.
2-2 Brighton, Chelsea.
Okay, so I'm saying
2-2.
3-2.
Ooh,
Chelsea win.
Chelsea win
Yeah.
3-2.
Chelsea win 3-2.
3-2 Chelsea.
Yes.
Awesome.
You can't change it now, can you?
No, I'm not changing
Can't.
mine. I'm not.
Everton, Crystal Palace. I went for a 2-0 or 0-2 Crystal Palace win.
I'm going to 1-1 draw. Everton Crystal Palace.
Okay. Cool. Nottingham Forest, Fulham. What did you go for?
2-1 Nottingham Forest.
I went 1-1.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I can easily see Fulham also winning that game.
Yeah.
Kind of swings both ways.
Yeah, one of
Because they just beat Newcastle away.
yes.
3-1.
But that's because Newcastle are those hot and cold, volatile teams. You don't know
Yeah,
what's
man.
going to happen.
I think I believe I picked Newcastle as third in the league.
Well, that's
That's like the most horrendous decision I've made
Yep.
this year.
Liverpool.
Oh.
Wolves, Liverpool.
Wolves, Liverpool.
I went for a 3-1 Liverpool win.
Yeah, I went 3-1 also.
Let me check.
It is, bro. Stop faffing around, man.
Well, I mean, I checked, and then it's true.
I went 3-1. I'm between 3-0 and 3-1. I mean, I can easily see Liverpool keeping the clean sheet in this game, but it's
Yeah.
Wolves away. Wolves are here to blank
Yes,
this season.
exactly.
So I'm like, maybe they could just sneak a goal. Who knows? Oh yeah, they blanked once against Arsenal.
Ipswich Villa. What did you go for?
2-1 Aston Villa.
I went 3-1 Aston Villa.
That's a possibility. But I'm going 2-1 Aston Villa.
Yeah, whatever. Man United Spurs. I went for a 2-1 win.
I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
Man United should win this game, man.
I doubt it.
You always doubt. You know what? Bournemouth, Southampton.
I'm being realistic.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Keep your realism. Bournemouth, Southampton. What's your score?
Bournemouth, Southampton, 2-1 Bournemouth.
I went for a 2-0 Bournemouth.
Alrighty.
Yep. So we only have one scoring.
Yeah, I think this one is better actually because there's no
You can't be siphoning my predictions anymore.
living off the land and all of that.
Yes.
So let's see how it goes.
Yes.
This is actually we are beginning to see the true test.
I mean, now we can really see that. Well, Jacob doesn't have any opportunity to rob. I don't know. I don't know if you are going to be able to come up.
I'm still off, bro.
Well, that's because you know what?
How about you make up the gap since you are so?
I'm going to make up the cap now.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
When it was 4-0
yeah,
and
now
became
it's
6-1,
yeah, and now it's 7-3.
and now it's 7-3.
Technically,
so
it's
I'm
still
closing
4-0.
the cap.
It's
No,
still 4-0.
It was 6-1, so it was 5-0, and now it's 4-0 back. So I'm back to less
see,
bad.
let's see how it goes.
All right,
Let's see how
cool.
it goes. I'm still waiting for my big break. A week will come where I will get about 5. I'm waiting for that week.
So Rodri is injured, right? What do you think about that? You think that is Man City like season gone or something?
Not really. I feel like the injury came so early, which will play to the advantage of Pep. And assuming it came in March, yeah, that's massive because he would not have enough time to think. For example, when was it not last season? No, it was the season they won the treble. That was 2 seasons ago when they brought Stones to the middle because this guy was injured. Who was injured that season? I think it was Ruben Diaz. Yeah,
was it?
They had a couple of major injuries. I think KDB was there, but they had some major injuries, and then the team was just up and down. And then they also had to go for it was last season they went for the Club World Cup. So like a lot of things were going on in that season, and then all of a sudden he found a tweak around February moved Stones to midfield. So Stones was alternating between the centre back and midfield. I feel like that was the change, because once he figured out that thing, they just went invisible. Like nobody could touch them. To me, honestly, the best game I've seen on that Pep was the semi-final against Real Madrid.
Okay.
That game was a classic. Like they schooled Madrid to the court. When I was
That was
watching
like the second time they were meeting them after they
yeah,
lost to Miami.
I was watching that and I was like, bro, rivalry aside, these guys are crazy good. Like that match was, I knew they were going to win the Champions League, because you can't outplay.
Real Madrid and all.
Yeah, I mean the way they were outplaying them massive. It was not close, or there was no close contest for like the first 30 minutes of that game. They just blew Madrid out of the water. Madrid were clueless. They didn't even know what was going on. Is this football or chess? But I feel like now with the Rodri injury, we have enough time. And prospect, I think he might find a solution. But I think it also opens up the league, because before he finds a solution, some teams will be able to nick some points. And the way the league is going, especially with what has happened between City and Arsenal over the past 2 seasons, the margin is so
very small. Just
so even if it's November or December you are using to tweak your team and find it, that sleep you might get in November, December, you might never make it up again. Because I'm looking at Liverpool also, those guys. But I don't want to talk too much about Liverpool yet, because I'm like, and it's not is new, so I don't want to put too much pressure or expectations on it. But I feel like Arsenal, Man City, Rodri injury opens up the league more. City, I would still say Arsenal were my favorite because I'm an Arsenal fan, but with the Rodri injury, Arsenal are more of my favorites now. And I hope we don't blow it.
Okay, cool. That's honest of you.
Yeah.
Say that I hope you don't blow it. This is actually the first time I've heard you use the word blow and Arsenal in the same sentence.
Yeah, I hope we don't blow it, because I feel like now we have the opportunity. Look at that game. The moment Rodri went off, the game changed in Arsenal. Oh God, I really wish we didn't get a red card. I was almost 100% sure we were going to win that game, and it was going to be 3-1. I was seeing 3-1 in that game if this guy didn't go off closer. Because the way we were playing to the half, the probability that we were going to score again in second half was extremely high. Like it will probably be a corner kick again, because they were not defending our corners for some weird reasons. I don't know why, but they just let us run for the corners, and now it was too close. I also pained that Trossard got a red card, but it's one of those things. Yeah, so Newcastle, let's see how they do. I would trust them to find a solution maybe around December. But the few games they will lose between that period, it's enough. It's enough.
Right. Cool. So that was the video, and thanks for your assessment
like,
and everything.
Subscribe, follow.
This time you
share.
said those things first.
Yeah, right. I mean, we need to start reiterating it.
Yeah, there's a like, subscribe, and everything. Please give us a couple of likes on this one, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep. Bye.